Hello and welcome. This training video will give you an overview of the segment values that are used to make up the Boise State University funding segment strings. Let's begin with, what is a funding segment string? A funding segment string is a combination of 8 segments used to code transactions. There are 8 segments in Boise State University's funding segment strings: fund, department, cost center, account, supplemental, intrafund, project, and future one. Segment values are put together and used to code financial transactions both in and outside of Bronco Hub. The fund is a 4-digit segment used to identify the funding source type. These include appropriated, auxiliary, grant, local, and restricted. The department is a 5-digit segment that generally identifies the organizational structures of where the budget, staff, or academic programs are managed. It is important to note that this segment is used in Bronco Hub to identify the standard approval workflow participants for a transaction. A cost center is a 7-digit segment used to group transactions that are associated with a common ongoing financial activity. These activities may be associated with a single or multiple departments and/or funds. The 6-digit account segment identifies the type of financial activity that is occurring according to a financial statement category. Examples of this are asset, liability, revenue, and expense. These codes are provided by the state of Idaho for reporting. Supplemental values are 10-digit alphanumeric segments that are used by some departments or units to provide additional data for reporting needs. If a department does not use supplemental values, enter 10 zeros. Interfund is a 4-digit system-generated segment used for balancing transactions. This will always be entered as 4 zeros. The 10-digit project segment is used to track sponsored or project-related data. This value is provided by the Office of Sponsored Programs. If you are not using a sponsored project for your transaction, the value is 10 zeros. The last segment value is future one. This 10-digit segment is a placeholder for future chart of account values. It is always 10 zeros. Poet. If you are coding a transaction in Bronco Hub and using a funding source that is associated with a grant or project, you will need to enter Poet. This consists of the project segment, a 10-digit project segment provided by OSP, organization. This is the same as the 5-digit department segment. Expense account. This is account code related to financial activity. And task. For tangible assets, enter 1000002 for this segment, and for all other transactions, enter 100001. The All Segment Values Report. Use this resource to properly code financial transactions. Each segment type is differentiated by tab and includes fund, department, cost center, account, supplemental, and project. The correcting entry matrix. Use this resource to identify next steps if a financial correction is needed. The segment maintenance request. Use this resource to add, change, or deactivate an existing funding segment string segment. All of these resources can be found on the Tools and Resource section of the Bronco Hub training portal. For questions related to funding segment string values, please reach out to gl_maintenance@boisestate.edu. Thank you.